of a samurai sword, the mental blade cut through flesh and bone. No more minds at peace, the word out of order, listen then.
Hey, what's up YouTube? This is Exodius247 and I'm doing the deck profile for the 6 Sam deck you guys saw me use on the replays. I don't really have too much to say about the deck. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what's what. The build's pretty standard for the most part. I am open to changes though, but it's like it's so funny, like just having it has the potential to just go off super hard, which is why I've been actually thinking about main decking Trapstones just so I don't have to deal with pesky back row. But anyways, I'll get started on deck profile, and like I said, feel free to leave any suggestions. And yeah, so of course I'm running standard triple Kazan, triple Kagemusha, triple Kageki. Yes, I run this at 3. I don't care what anyone says. This is your first turn Shien, guys. Not only that, but if anything else, he can summon himself and make a rank 3 play, which I'll get to the rank 3s in a moment. But yeah, 2 Elders, 3's 2 Cloggy, 1's not really enough, so yeah, 2 Elders. Of course, the 1 Anishi, because this guy's amazing, especially this format. 1 Zanji. He's not really that good, but you play him because he has synergy with asceticism. So yeah, and then the 1 Grandmaster to round up your monsters. Spells, triple Rhoda, obvious. Triple Smoke Signal, again, obvious. Triple asceticism. Some people think this is excessive, but this card is just so good. I mean, being able to go Kageki into Kagemusha, activate asceticism, target the Kageki, special summon Anishi from the deck, synchro a Shien. Now you have a Shien on board, Anishi, and you have the graveyard fodder to back up your Anishi. And it's just like, it's a really strong opening play. Plus, if you do this all under 6 Sam United and you draw into like multiple back rows and maybe even a Kazan, it's really good. So asceticism's been really good to me at 3. I like it. It keeps the deck flowing smoothly. Anyways, only 2 6 Sam Uniteds. The reason I'm only playing this at 2 is because yes, I understand playing it at 3 because you want to open up with it, but a lot of times it's not really live. Like, if you don't open up with it mid to late game, chances are it's going to be dead because by that point you already have an established board, or you just won't have enough. You just won't have a hand to be able to do anything with it. So that's why I like it at 2. I think at 2 is still a pretty good number. I still see it often. I still draw into multiples, and yeah, the card's just been working really well at 2. Anyways, 2 Lances, 2 MSTs. Mostly for floodgate cards like Kaiser Coliseum and Vanities. It's the only real reason I play them. I've been thinking about main decking the Trapstones, but for now the 2 MSTs will do. It's still the reason I don't run more back row hate is because you have Shien, you have Beast, and Barkion to say no to all those things, so you can sort of get away with it. The 1 Soul Charge because it's pretty much a staple now that it's at 1. 1 Book of Moon because it helps get over Winda and it wins games. And this is a new tech I've been trying in. 1 Mind Control. The reason I've been trying this is because even if my opponent's like not playing, like let's say they're playing a rank 4 spam deck, for example, I can normal summon or special summon any of my level horrors, and then I have access to all the rank 4s I typically play. But not only that though, you know, with Kagemusha being a card, I can synchro with it. Like anything else, it gets a problematic monster like a BL's out of the way and like lets you just OTK your opponent. So Mind Control is really good. For the traps, 2 double-edged sword techniques because it's standard. This card's amazing. Card XC or 1 card synchro, it's really good. 1 Solemn, obvious. 1 Bottomless. The 1 evac device, obvious. And then triple Fiendish Chain. I know in the replays I was using breakthroughs, but I swapped them out for Fiendish Chain. The reason why I chose Fiendish Chain over breakthrough is because not only does this like say no to effects, but it also stops an attack. If my opponent has a BLS on board and I can't get over it at that time, I would much rather sit behind a Fiendish Chain than a breakthrough. The MST is pretty relevant because no one main decks MST this format for whatever reason I don't understand. So having my Fiendish Chain MST'd isn't really it's not really an issue. And this card's just really good. This card just stops a lot of plays anyways on its own. So I like it. Anyways, for the extra deck, I'm running, of course, the 1 Shien, 1 Armatus, 1 Beast, 1 Barkion. This is a new card I put in, 1 Goyo Guardian. Now, the reason I put this in is because I realized in so many duels I had, I realized that I could have won each and every one of them if I had this guy in the extra deck, because this guy is actually pretty good. Being able to take your opponent's monsters and then, like, you know, possibly doing a synchro play or an XC play with them is really, really good. Not only that, but the fact that he's a beat stick, 2800, which is what this deck really needs, because the beat sticks in this deck aren't really that big. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I ran, what's it called? The Spirit of the Six. Sorry, my typing is horrible. It's late at night. There it is. Spirit of the Six. That's the only and I know in the replays I had it in the main deck, but I did take it out after a while because the problem with Spirit, yes, it's good. It makes Sheen a 3k beater. It's draw power. It's nice. It's real nice and all. But the fact that it's a Union monster, it's pretty slow. It takes up your normal summon, and it has no synergy with asceticism, which is kind of a turn off for me. Outside of that, though, the card's not bad. I mean, if you want to tech it in, go ahead. I'm just saying that for me, it's meh. Like, I just feel like there's better cards you can run in the main deck, but that's just me. But anyways, yeah, Goyo put in work ever since I put him in. One Sahime just to get rid of problematic monsters, things like I said, like Beals or Lead Yoke or something stupid like that. Banishing's really, really good this format. The one Black Rose, obvious. One Crimson Blader, again, obvious. It's really good this format. And the one Leo, because what kind of synchro deck would this be without the Leo? For the rank 3s, I'm running one Levier. Now, people might question me for this, but you banish a lot with Barkion, and then you banish with Anishi. So being able to go into Levier and getting that stuff back is actually pretty nice. And actually, because of all the banishing, I've been tempted to tech in Burial from a different dimension, because this card wouldn't be half bad in this deck, to be honest. But then again, I don't, because you're not always. Well, I'm not always making Barkion or Anishi plays, so that's why, even though it's a one-off, I still feel like just having the Levier in the extra deck is good enough. And then the one Engineer, because this card is really good. It protects your Shien, first of all, and it can protect itself if you need a stall, but it can protect Shien. Like, if you get this out, and, I mean, if you get Shien out, and you get this out, it's really good, because now they try to beat over it, you don't worry about it. Now, they can't. Not only can they not get rid of, they try to attack over Shien, you can just like say no. Not only that, but if your opponent has like a bunch of if your opponent like pops a lot, and you have those two on board, you can do Engineer effect, switch Shien to defense, and then you switch him back to attack mode because that wasn't your actual switch for the turn. And now you can attack with a Shien that can't be destroyed. Period. And you don't worry about like having to negate like a Mirror Force if anyone still plays that card or anything stupid like that. You can just save your negation. So Engineer puts in the work in this deck. I like it a lot. And then of course the Rank Force, I mostly just play the really good ones. There's not a whole lot of space in the extra deck, so I just play the Castel, Excalibur to beat over things, Abyss Dweller because it's a staple, and then the one Cowboy for game. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. The side deck's kind of up to you. Most of these cards are just cards that I thought were good against the meta. You notice I do have the third MST because a lot of the higher tier decks run 3 copies of Vanities in the main, which I don't understand why, but it is what it is. So setting in the third MST helps a lot in certain matchups, and it's a really good card in general. But anyways, this has been the deck profile for my 6 Sams. Again, feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments below, what you guys think about the deck. And this is Exodius247 signing out.